Welcome to the District of Craplumbia. Yes, I'm in DC. It's time to talk about Donald Trump's L's for the week. So many! You just lost a crap ton of elections. Just a crap ton. Of course, they were all in famously deep blue cities and states like Pennsylvania. Ohio, where this Republican just straight up quit the city council after a bunch of Democrats flipped some seats. Texas, so blue. Mississippi, where Democrats broke the GOP's supermajority in the state house. Just a super liberal area. Florida, just blue. Peacock blue. Virginia, where Democrats pushed every red county to the left except 4, and won Lynchburg, where Jerry Falwell and Liberty University are. Radical leftists. The Falwells. Georgia, one of these seats is in a county you won by 40 points. There were also wins in North and South Carolina, but I got tired of taking screenshots. So, you get the picture. It was just blue states, right? Nothing to worry about. Except we flipped your voters. Those young people and Hispanics who gave you a shot because of inflation in 2024 aren't giving you any more shots. I'm so sorry. You lost so badly that your operatives are out here literally begging people to move to the states where they work, probably so they don't get fired. Republican congressmen in heavily Hispanic districts are starting to say, yeah, we're going to have to change some things out loud with their mouths. Maybe this is why. In New Jersey, Mikey Sherrill outran Kamala Harris with the Hispanic voters. Not just a Harris problem, she also outran their current governor. About 10 minutes later, Kansas announced that they would not be redistricting. Job openings are at their lowest level since the plague, and layoffs are at their highest level since the Great Recession. I keep telling you this, but if you want to win elections, you need to not replicate plagues and recessions. Moron. Your only response to Tuesday's stinging loss was to say things are more affordable, you're crazy. The Thanksgiving dinner at Walmart is 25% cheaper than it was last year. Except it contains half the items, so it is actually more expensive than it was last year because it is not half the price. You have suddenly stopped gaslighting people about the tariffs and who is paying for them. I'm keeping this one in my back pocket for Thanksgiving. You caved to the members of Congress who are demanding more accountability on Venezuela, and despite your repeated insistence that the Senate end the filibuster, the Senate is not ending the filibuster. They could still do it, but as of right now, they are giving you a middle finger. Your case against Comey is not going well. Your case against Ann Seltzer has been dismissed. Your case against the American people, also not going well. I listened to some of these arguments. The Supreme Court was like, ew. ICE is going to have to improve their facilities, and after failing to indict the sandwich guy on a felony, charge him with a misdemeanor. Not guilty. And you've had to drop that case against the guy you said poked this little man in his nethers. The FBI started publicly asking ICE agents to identify themselves because of impersonators. Gee, who could have called that? And that broadcaster that started the ban of Jimmy Kimmel has lost 16% of their revenue and posted a net loss. And then the CEO publicly crashed out. Former Republican members of Congress are now saying that the beginning of the end of MAGA is here. It's okay, babe. I'm sure the very publicly visible construction of a gilded ballroom won't matter at all come the midterms.